It's Adam here, and welcome to our video of our trip to Dargo in the Victorian High Country. This trip's for Jordan's birthday. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. This was our first evening staying at Black Snake Creek Campground. Put on a bit of a feast for the crew. Roast lamb with some veggies in the cast iron pot. Cooked it for like 2 hours, and it was definitely worth the wait. This morning we're heading up Billy Goat's Bluff and to the Pinnacle Fire Tower. It's a beautiful clear day for it too. This is at the helipad along the way, and this is my 2014 Hilux SR. Got my new ARB commercial bull bar and 2-inch Dobson lift, front and back. Tyres are Mickey Thompson's all-terrains. Next up is the birthday boy in his 1994 80 series, twin locked and a 2-inch lift. He's riding on 35-inch Nitto trail grapplers. Bit of a beast, this one. Next we have Drew in his Talika. This one has been given the nickname of Marshmallow for obvious reasons. He has an EFS 2-inch lift and 31-inch tyres. He's also twin locked. This thing can go almost anywhere. It's quite amazing to watch. Next we've got Woz in his 2010 dual cab Hilux. He's got a 2-inch body lift and 3-inch suspension, which are Dobsons, and he's got 32-inch rubber on there and his new tray as well. Next up is Tyson in his dual cab Hilux. This one's a 2011. He's got rear locks. He's got a 2-inch body lift and a 2.5-inch suspension lift, which is Dobsons as well. He's got 35-inch Mickey Thompson rubber on that one too. And lastly, we've got Emma coming up in her 2003 Prado. She's got a 2-inch lift and she's riding on 32-inch tyres. So you'll see this upcoming section of the track has developed some massive wombat holes. Last time we tackled the track in December, I got my Hilux, which was factory, with no lift up over the washout, not a problem. This time I needed to use my winch for the first time, but if you don't have lockers, you'll need the winch. You'll see in a second after Emma comes up, Tyson just crawls over it, not a problem, that's the lockers. Well, here we are at the highest point of Billy Goat's Bluff. The Pinnacles, which is a bit further along, that has the fire tower, is a bit higher up, but this is the highest point of the bluff. Some of the best views of the Victorian high country, and I was lucky enough that both times I've been there have been that clear, as you can see in these photos. So here we are now up at the Pinnacle, the fire tower, spectacular views, and sorry about the shaky camera work, I was a bit out of breath. It was a bit of a climb up there, but definitely well worth it. So once we left Pinnacles, we headed southwest towards Horseyard Hut, and beyond that then onto Valencia Creek Track, which has 8 river crossings along it. And this being one of them that we enjoyed crossing. From there we completed the circuit by going down Blanket Wood Track and up towards Castle Hill and Junction Spur Track, back down into the Wanagata Valley onto Collins Hut and back to camp. So day 3 we woke to a beautiful sunny March morning and hung around camp for a tiny bit, then headed off to Dargo via some backways up Maguire's track and Mount Hurley track. Had to backtrack on that one and then worked our way up to Phelan's Tree Corner and Grady's Creek Road, and that took us back to High Plains Road down to Dargo. So our visit to Dargo included some lunch, which was Parma at the Dargo Pub. Can't go past it. This is the Kingsville Bridge on the Mitchell River. There you can see us crossing over the river with the bridge in the background. This river, as you can see, is quite brown. This is from all the runoff from the fires earlier on in the year that devastated the state and the country. So we spent the afternoon heading up towards Talbotville, did a few river crossings up the Crooked River, and just enjoyed the river itself, going for a bit of a dip, enjoying a few coldies, and enjoying the warm late summer afternoon. Later that night we went down to a river crossing and took some night shots.
It's gonna go through and then turn around.
Day 4, the final day, we decided to head home via Dargo, but we went up Maguire Track again and to Mount Hurley and Grady Creek Road down to Dargo Plain Road and through Dargo. Aired up in Dargo, said our goodbyes, and off we went onto the bitumen back home. It was a great weekend celebrating Jordan's birthday.